Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a reading from August 29th to September 4th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, Cancer, is the Knight of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman upright. Okay, so your biggest challenge for this coming week is the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel with the Knight of Pentacles energy here, something or someone is moving too slow. This could be you or someone that you're dealing with. Okay, we're going to clarify this and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Even though there was a brand new opportunity that came into your life, I don't really feel with this new opportunity that came in was really working. Something here stopped working or stopped functioning, or something here wasn't moving consistently enough in the past. And I do feel like, you know, deep within you, you got the signs and synchronicities your intuition may have been telling you or trying to tell you about the situation, okay? We're going to clarify this for you and get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Judgment. So with the Judgment here, there is something here that you're realizing, okay? As you start to focus on yourself, there's something here about focusing on yourself. Some of you are like overindulging in food or drink in the present moment, okay? So you have to be careful of that. I am getting during this time, you are going into this place of realizing something, growing, learning from something, becoming the best version of yourself. For some of you, the King of Swords is here. Okay, in the present moment. So this could be you or someone that you're dealing with. We're going to find out when we clarify and get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So in the near future, I do strongly feel there is going to be a new beginning, and you are going to be taking a journey, or you're going to be traveling. I am getting that you're making plans to just move forward in the near future. Okay, as you can see, this person has a backpack. It looks like they're ready to go. So you may get some sort of clarity in the near future that it is time for you to go, and then you may, you know, ultimately disconnect and go on your journey. I'm getting journey energy here in the near future for you, okay? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Hangman, you know, it's been hard for you to move forward. It's been hard for you to move towards your destiny, towards your success, towards, you know, your dreams and your goals. And a lot of you are trying to find answers as to why that may be. Okay, and we're going to talk about that more in your reading. So let's get into it for you and let's see what's going on. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil. You have the Star and the Temperance. So your biggest challenge here, Cancer, has a lot to do with you wanting something, okay? You want something to happen. You want to realize something, achieve something. There could be a goal, a dream that you have that you've always wanted, and it's either taken a very long time to happen or things are just not moving as quick as you want them to. And one of the things that I'm going to tell you here is the Devil is here, okay, in your challenge. So there's things within you that hinder you. It's almost like you're in this self-sabotaging energy or behavior that you're completely unaware of. Okay. And with the Devil here, there's a lot of temptation. So you may be very tempted to do things that, you know, aren't good for you, that aren't healthy for you. And what that ends up doing, and again, these things that you do can be what I'm intuitively getting. I'm getting like a victim energy, like I'm a victim, or things aren't always working out for me, or, you know, just this negative mind frame is what I'm getting here. And things are not really going to move forward for you as quickly if you're in this type of energy. So your challenge here is to identify what type of debilitating, toxic traits are holding you back. Okay, in this time. Is it people you're dealing with, people you're spending time with? Are you engaged in things that aren't healthy for you, but you want to change that? That could be the reason why something here isn't moving as quick as, you know, you want it to. One of the things that I see with the Temperance here, we see water and fire that is being mixed between the two cups, and then you see butterflies. So there's something here about allowing yourself to transform and change. And I also feel like that's why things have been challenging for you, because you want to change, you want things to get better, but you have to, in order for that to be sped up and to move forward, you have to identify the issues within you. What are the things within you that you'd like to change? Okay. And the important message you can ask yourself from the cards here are, what situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? That's what's happening right now. You're not really moving quickly on something. You want it, but you're not moving quickly. And by identifying these negative traits or these things that you are very drawn to that aren't really healthy for you, once you identify them, that's what's going to allow you to free yourself. Okay, and finally achieve those dreams and goals that you've always wanted to. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Two of Cups. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Fool. You tried to have some sort of new beginning with someone here that you were in love with in the past. You tried to cooperate. You tried to, really work with this person to have some sort of new beginning because that's what you wanted, but it just didn't happen the way that you wanted it to. I feel like things didn't really work out. Even though there was a desire here to cooperate, someone here wasn't open to cooperating, or something just didn't work. And that's what hindered you from maybe having some sort of new beginning. Tell me more about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, in the recent past, it was very clear that your intuition was telling you, this isn't for me. I don't know if I should move forward with this. I don't know if this is really something that I truly want. And the reason why I feel like that was happening was because, Cancer, you had a very high expectation of what you wanted from this person. And when this person couldn't give you what you wanted, it led to a lot of confrontations, conflict. Somebody here held on to the fact that you had a disagreement with them, which really hindered, again, the ability for you to achieve or accomplish something that you really wanted. There was an opportunity here, but it didn't seem like it was working here in the past. Okay, as much as you may have wanted it to. Now, in the present moment, I do feel like you are going through some sort of major spiritual awakening, realization. Let's clarify. So the Judgment is clarified by the Eight of Wands. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I am getting in the present moment that for many of you, you are coming to some sort of realization that it is time to communicate. There's something here about communicating how you felt when somebody left or somebody disconnected. And I'm getting that when you finally have this conversation about, disconnecting or, why they disconnected, why this happened. This is what's going to allow you, Cancer, to finally move forward. Okay. Because you are really determined to go on this path to finally get to where you need to be. And in order for that to happen, a lot of you may be in a place right now of going through a spiritual awakening, and you're getting the signs and you're getting the synchronicities about why somebody left, why that happened, or why you experienced that. And again, that can either debilitate you and make you feel like you're not worthy, that you're not able to really move forward. But there's a reason why that happened. And I feel like the reason why that happened for many of you is to realize something. You learn something from this situation. It's always about learning something. Okay, there's always something here to learn. So a lot of you needed to go through this situation where this person left you and there was a lack of communication. Even if they, are trying to talk to you now and explain why they left, it's kind of allowing you to get into this place of realizing, Nine of Cups, what you truly want. It's like, now I know what I truly want. I know, because sometimes what happens is you go through a situation and you get something that you don't really want. And you may say, well, why did I get this? Why did I experience this? I didn't really want this. Well, now you know what you don't want. And life becomes so much easier when you realize that what you don't want is what you don't want, so that you can realize what you actually want. Okay, so that's what I feel like is happening for many of you in the present moment. There's a big realization going on, and that's what's going to allow you to move forward. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the present moment. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Death. So in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting with the Nine of Wands energy and the King of Swords, there's something here about you finally becoming logical about a situation. One of the things that I did mention in your previous reading was there's a need for you to balance your emotions in your mind, your heart and your mind, okay? And that's what's going to lead to success for you, and that's what's happening for you in the present moment. Six of Wands with the Death and the Nine of Wands, it's like, you're not completely giving up on this idea of being able to completely move forward and find the happiness that you seek. And that's great, because now you're shifting your focus. You're shifting your focus from possibly being overly emotional to realizing, you know what, I need to be logical about this situation. How can I feel fulfilled by this situation? Because remaining and being in this place of constantly reminiscing about why somebody left or why something didn't work out, that's not going to change. There was something there that happened that you needed to learn. And you either are going to learn it or you're not. Okay? And if you're willing to learn it and you're willing to finally put it behind you, which I feel like you are doing in the present moment with the Death, you're putting an end to you constantly being in this place of, closing yourself off or being afraid of getting hurt again or being afraid that something isn't going to be successful, to being logical about it, which is ultimately allowing you to completely move forward and set you free. Because your theme here in your reading is about being set free. I'm really getting I'm finally, releasing myself from this. All right. So that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, you're finally going to be departing. You're going to be moving forward. You're going to be going on a trip or traveling. I'm also getting moving away from something that isn't good for you. Tell me more about the Six of Swords in the near future for Cancer. So the Six of Swords is clarified by the Hangman, the Four of Swords, and the World. So what I'm strongly getting here in the near future is you are finally going to be moving away energetically from this energy of holding you back. Okay, so from this energy of feeling held back, from this energy of being in a place of being in uncertainty, not knowing what's happening, you're moving away from all of that. And Cancer, guess what? You're moving towards this energy of healing, finally. There's a big, big change that's coming in for you, okay? Especially closer to the end of the week, you're going to start feeling the changes coming in, okay? So you're going to get some sort of truth and clarity, which is going to allow you to actually move forward, because one of the things that they've been telling me about you is you want to move forward, but you've been moving really slowly, or something here hasn't been happening fast enough for you. But you need some sort of sign and synchronicity in order to take action. And that's what I feel like is going to happen for many of you in the near future. Tell me more about this truth and clarity that's coming in for Cancer. So the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So in the near future, the truth and clarity that you're getting is the fact that you're going to be realizing that your life has been very difficult up until this point because you've been so blocked. You've been so closed. it's one thing, Cancer, to be afraid and hide in your shell and, you know, be worried about things. And it's another thing to recognize that life doesn't happen unless you take action or you put yourself out there. And I think a lot of you are realizing in the near future that you're going to be putting an end to being closed off, because that's what's been creating the difficulties for you in your life. And that's what pushes you forward to finally moving into some sort of new direction. And you're passionate about this in the near future. You're like, yeah, I'm finally ready to go. So, and this is why you see the Page of Wands, because it's telling me you're going to be taking some sort of action. You're going to be moving forward instead of being in this hangman energy. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Even though you don't know what to expect on this journey, even though you're not really sure if it's going to lead to the stability you're looking for, it's finally pushing you into making a decision. Because in the near future with the Two of Wands in reverse, it's like you're no longer in this place of being uncertain in terms of the direction or the place that you're going. You're very clear on what you're doing. You just don't know how it's going to turn out. And that's how life happens, Cancer. That's exactly how life happens. Okay, so you're finally moving out of your own way. That's what I'm seeing. That's what this whole reading is about for you. Okay, so let's get some advice. Okay, so your advice is the Death. You have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize when it's time to completely put your past behind you, to completely let go of something here that's really been debilitating you on a very deep level. If somebody took advantage of you, if somebody here wasn't honest with you, if somebody here was all about themselves and didn't care about you, whatever the case is, this is about you finally taking that situation in your life that you experienced and not only accept what happened, but also grow from it. That's what the Death is all about. It's about transformation. Transformation in the form of putting what does not serve us behind us and learning what we needed to learn from that situation in order to move on. And Cancer, that's what you're learning to do. And that's your biggest piece of advice. Don't allow things from your past to hold you back. Don't allow things from your past to make you feel like you're not able to move forward, that you're not able to have a new beginning. This is about you getting up, having that new beginning, accepting what happened in the past, and not allowing it to hinder you from moving forward. Okay, so Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.